Great day, great day. This is Tommy Johnson. Tommy Johnson. And as you know, I'm one of Lucy's kids. Before there was Bebe Kids, there was Lucy's kids. Bebe Kids ain't had nothing on Lucy's kids. If there was something to get in it, we were in it. You know, my mom taught me many things growing up. And she used to tell me all the time that I had to use my brain. That no matter what was going on, that I need to think and I need to learn. And I need to keep learning. You know, today, as we learn in many different ways. We can learn from listening to audiobooks. We can learn from experience. There's some things on TV we can even learn from. Like just this week, I learned about the cats in Australia. And not only how they were causing havoc in Australia, but how they cause havoc with the birds in America. And then I understood why people say that animals should be fixed. But if our pets need fixed, why don't we need fixed? I mean, don't they say all men are dogs? If all men are dogs, though, does that make all women bitches? I don't think so. All women aren't bitches. Because a bitch is a female dog, right? All women aren't bitches and all men aren't dogs. But that goes back to the question, do we need fixed? We need a mindset that's not fixed. We need a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. You see, too many people today have a fixed mindset. That's why they don't grow. That's why they can't have relationships. As soon as they get mad, that's it. Their reticular activating system takes over, and there's nothing you can ever do for them again. Many people think that they can achieve based only on their ability without learning. That's a fixed mindset. Too many people today have this mindset to where they'll never grow. They're always blaming someone else for their problems. She did it, he did it. Oh, don't that sound like our world leaders today? It's because he did it, because America did it, because Iran did it, because Saudi did it, because you did it. Fixed mindset. It don't matter how much education you have. You can be a doctor in nuclear science and still have a fixed mindset. We need to get a growth mindset to where we take responsibility for our own selves, to where we're constantly trying to learn. But in order to do that, we have to have mindfulness. And in order to create mindfulness, we have to learn to live in the moment. And we have to learn to live one day at a time. But in order to do that, we got to have something called discipline, which most of us don't have. So after years and years and years and years and years of practicing different things to find discipline, I think I put it together. Matter of fact, I know I put it together. Because every day, I take my day and I live it one day at a time. And every day I take one day at a time pre-day. Pre-day, by pray, reading, and exercising. So when you get up in the morning, before you roll over to turn on Instagram to check me out, even to check me out, don't check me out first. Don't check out E.T. first, although he put his joint on at 3 o'clock in the morning. Forget Facebook. Pray. Get your butt up and pray to whoever you pray to. Before you do anything, pray. And perceive being that person you want to be. And practice being that person. So if you want to be a good person, you want to be a good husband, you want to be a good wife, roll over and say good morning. How many of you got out of bed today and you didn't tell your spouse good morning? Because your little mindset is fixed. And you don't understand what it means to be unfixed, to have a growth mindset. So when you wake up, take your day before your day takes you. Pre-day. Pray, read, and exercise. Read something good. The first 20 minutes is what's going to determine our day. So forget Instagram. Most people on social media are just parroting things that they're taking out of books that they never read. Read the damn book. Read something good and relax so you can receive it. And then you got to eat something. You got to eat something good. Drink some water. Most people don't even drink water. And exercise. Exercise may be just one pump over the head with your arms, one lift of the legs. It may be walking to the mailbox, but do it every day consistently and enjoy it. Pre-day, take your day before your day takes you. And then go out into this world. And yes, when you get out here in this world, there's going to be all kinds of things that happen. There's always going to be something that happens. But remember, God says in the scripture, he don't give us no burden we can't bear. So when that boss at work, when they act like a fool, when you don't get the promotion you know you're supposed to get, when you realize that the bills are due and you don't have money to pay it, don't fret. Stop. Think and learn. Don't let your day be stale. S-T-L. Stop. Meditate. Affirmate. Visualize. Our brain goes all the time. Even when we're asleep, our brain is working. We have to turn off our brain. Turn your brain off sometimes. Stop. Don't think about nothing. It don't matter if it was a Bentley or a bucket. For those that don't know what a bucket is a car with maypops on. I mean, with maypops are tires that's going to blow out anytime. The tires are no good. The car's no good. It's a piece of crap. Still, if you got one, take care of it. Take good care of it, because that's how you'll get something else. But whether you got a Bentley or a bucket, if you put it in your driveway or on the street, you just put gas in it, let it sit there and run, sooner or later, it is going to stop, just like the brain. Although you eat and you drink and you read and you write, but if you never turn it off, sooner or later, it's going to overload. So stop, meditate, take a few seconds every day, 30 seconds. Just don't think about nothing. And we have to affirmate. We have to tell ourselves that we're okay. I am is one of the best statements in the world. I am beautiful. I am somebody. I am on my way to where I want to go. And visualization, you must become a master of visualization. You see, we have a one-process brain. Our brain, it's a very dynamic thing, our mind. But the problem is our mind controls too many of us. When you visualize, whether you want to visualize the big house or whether you want to visualize the new company or the new spouse or whatever it is you want to visualize, let it be a visualization of good, not a visualization of payback. Have good intentions. Don't be visualizing something because you wanted to show him that you can do it without him. Or you wanted to show her that you can get a more beautiful woman. Which is a joke, because beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. So when you visualize something, you need to attach an emotion to it. I visualized my daughter graduating from college. How I feel. I was the first person in my family to graduate from college. A whole generation. And it felt just like I thought it would feel. It felt like a sense of gratitude that you can't even imagine. Thankfulness that you can't even imagine. So keep your day from being stale by stopping. Meditate, affirmate, visualize, and think good. This one process brain, you have to use it to think good, because when you think bad, when you think evil, that filtering system, that reticular activating system, that's all it will give you. Where your focus flows, your mind goes. Think good. And guess what? You don't have to worry about thinking bad if you think good, because the amazing thing about your brain is it can only think one thought at a time. So it can't think bad and good at the same time. So think good. Keep your day from being stale. When you didn't get the news you wanted, when you had the car wreck, when something went different than how you wanted it, that's okay. Because you're using your brain. The L is learn. Learn something new every day. If you want to learn to play basketball, if you get a ball, you dribble that ball every day, sooner or later, every day you dribble that ball, you're going to know how to dribble that ball. So take your day before your day takes you. And keep your day from being stale by stop thinking and learning something new every day. This is the discipline that will allow you to start doing other things. It will allow you to open up your mind. And then your heart will follow. Because emotions go from our mind to our heart. So be careful what you put in your ears. Because through your ears is your brain. And from your brain is to your heart. And to put evil in there, it's just not smart. This is Tommy Johnson. And this is another Tommy Johnson moment. And I'm telling you today that no matter what happens, have a growth mindset. Read. Take your day before your day takes you.